Hello everybody, this is Money Mom. Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to just have a chat with you guys because I was reflecting on something and I wanted to discuss it with you guys. And it is a money topic. So I was just thinking about something and a huge lie that I believed about myself for a long time. And I actually, within the last 12 months, maybe a little bit longer, is when I've stopped believing this lie, and it's about my finances, and it's kind of personal, so I'll get right into it. Basically, for a long time, many people told me, Dawn, you are so frugal. You're the most frugal person I know. Well, I don't know who else these people knew, but looking back on my spending and how I've improved things over the last 3 years, I know I've mentioned this to you guys several times, I really wasn't all that frugal. And it got me thinking about how many lies, and it could be money, it could be anything that people tell you that we really believe about ourselves. Now, it wasn't a negative lie. They were trying to be complimentary and encouraging, which I appreciate, but I started thinking to myself, why did people just assume that I was frugal? And because of that, what decisions did I make? Well, people thought I was frugal for these reasons. First of all, I never carried credit card debt, and I haven't done that since early 20s. So that has held true, and so that is good. If I ever did charge something, I paid it off completely. This is the big reason why people thought I was frugal. The second one, you're going to go, what? Paid my bills on time. I've never in my life been late with a bill. And so people just thought that, oh, gee, you're so frugal because you do that. The next one was, we have an older home. Next, keep our car for a long time. That would be another reason. But guess what? Well, I'll get to that next. We've bought some used cars and we have bought a couple new cars. We don't go on very little vacations or very not expensive vacations. Many items in our home are older, and we rarely go out to eat. Basically, because of these reasons, many people just assumed or would say, oh, you're so good at budgeting. Oh, you're so frugal. And if I would go shopping with a few of these folks, and I did spend some money here or there on things I really didn't need, we would together rationalize why we're spending. It's so easy to make bad decisions, and instead of admitting we made a bad money decision, we rationalize it. Well, we're going to use it. Well, we got it on a good deal. Well, we've had a long week. We rationalize it. Now, I don't do that now, but I definitely have done it in the past. And one of the other things is, and I remember when the first time we got a car payment, because usually the first couple cars in our marriage early on were used and we paid cash. Well, then the next one we did have a car payment. And I remember telling someone about this because I had never had one for a long time, and mentioned it to someone, and they said, you know what, Dawn, everyone has a car payment. That's not a big deal. Hey, at least you don't have credit card debt. You are really frugal. Everybody has a car and a house payment. So guess what? I believed those lies. So forever, I just thought that I was so frugal because of these things. Now, granted, some of these decisions that I did by not having credit card debt, having an older home, not going on vacation as much, and basically, maybe also having some money in savings, all those things were some good decisions there. But I could have done so much more. Another thing is, I never made a lot of money, and so I always just assumed, well, because of that, I really don't have much to invest. And what I've learned over the last year is that even people on smaller incomes can really do well with investing and saving and living a frugal life, depending on how much they spend every month and how low they can get their bills. I've known people that can live off $1,500 a month, and I've known some people that, can live off $3,000. It depends on where you live, how many people are in your home, and a variety of things. But the lower you can get your living costs, the more money you have for investing and saving. So I think we can agree on that. That being said, looking back on it, why was I really not that frugal? First of all, I had several subscriptions to all different types of services, and a lot of them I didn't need. Next, we had a car payment. Next one, I was always buying the newest diet and health craze product. And I remember my, quote, health and wellness budget was $225 a month. which I didn't need to be spending. Next, I really overspent on groceries. You know, and I know you guys may think I've been overspending, but I spent more than I have in the last few years. And then the other one, obligations. Basically, anything I spent, I wanted to fit in with everybody else on my spending. From gifts to subscriptions to buying online to going to, you know, parties that I might be invited to and purchase products. You know, basically living along with everybody else and fitting in with that group. And you know what? It didn't serve me well. Yes, it's wonderful to live a balanced life, but so many of these things I look back on, I have to be straightforward. I don't feel I got that great of value. And if I could do things differently, we can't turn the clock and turn back. All we can do is move forward and make better decisions going forward. But I definitely would do things differently. So I really did believe some money lies. And one of the things I want to say with this is I've spent a lot of my life, and I think many people have, listening to what other people tell me with money and everything else, not just money topic. And that's the biggest thing that I want to say. Many people, instead of doing their own research, they just believe what other people tell them about themselves and others before educating themselves and doing their own research. So I'm a big advocate that instead of just listening to everyone else and all these voices around us, let's take some time and make our own wise decisions and making informed decisions from doing what we need to do, educating ourselves. That being said, tomorrow I'm going to do a video for my spending makeover series, and it's all about extreme frugality and what it means to be extremely frugal. And then I'll find out from you guys, are there any extreme frugal habits that you have? I do want to leave you with a question. Let me ask you this. Have there been any money lies that people have told you about yourself that you believed for a long time that you no longer do? My biggest lie that I believed, that I was really frugal. Looking back, I really wasn't. But I've been changing that and improving 1% at a time. That's all I have to say for now. I hope you enjoyed this video. I just want to let you know I love you, I appreciate you, and like I always say, I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.